What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Henny gang, 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 gang. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mob it on this record says we spilling all this Hennessy. Getting to the things that is the thing. Don't y'all hype me up. That was trash. Give me the receipts. Give me the receipts. Hey. Give me the receipts. Hey. Give me the receipts. Hey. I'm glad there was only 4 of y'all that heard that. What's poppin'? Let me just let the YouTubes know right now. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Get them Henny glasses up in the chat, y'all. Get them glasses up in the chat. Cause we are about to sip this Henny. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Henny gang, 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 gang. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I do a video. Yes. So let's get it started. What's poppin'? Pricey? What's poppin'? Heidi B? What's poppin'? Selena? What's poppin'? I'm that queen 409. What's poppin'? Gang, gang. What's poppin'? Elise? What's poppin'? Sheena? What's poppin'? She sips T1. Okay. What's poppin', Timmy? Girl. What's poppin', 504 girl? What's poppin', Mimi? What's poppin', unknown Empress? What's poppin', Jocelyn? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's poppin', Noonji? Gang, 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 gang. What's poppin', All for Love, starring you? What's poppin', just Audria? What's poppin', Miss Parker? Oh, Miss Parker, gang, gang. What's poppin', living life with Arlene? Okay, we said what's poppin' to Tammy, but Tammy wants to be known. Pop, she said, I'm up in here. What's poppin', Gym Lifestyle? Gym Lifestyle, we're going to need you to drop your info in the chat because Gym does intros and websites and all things graphic. And she's dope and she's reasonable. So you need to hit her up, okay? What's poppin', Alicia? What's poppin', Ashley? What's poppin', Nikki? Reclusia? Paige? Can I call you Paige? Because I don't want to slaughter your name. What's poppin', Tiffany? What's poppin', Garner? What's poppin', M. Kang? What's poppin'? You could ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ding dong. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. What's poppin', Decoy? What's poppin', Yolanda? What's poppin', Nikki D? What is poppin', Diana? What's poppin', Pretty Blue Eyes? What's poppin', Venice? Excuse me. What's poppin', Natasha? What's poppin', Melissa? What's poppin', Tara? What's poppin', Felicia? What's poppin', Nanya? What's poppin', Tanya? What's poppin', Keisha? What's poppin', Barbara? Let's see. What's poppin', Alston? Gang, 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 gang. What's poppin', Guinevere? Did I say that right, Guinevere? I hope I did. What's poppin', Tawanda? That rainbow chick, gang, gang. What's poppin'? What's poppin', Evelyn? What's poppin', Sade? What's poppin', Kai Matt? What's poppin', Donnie? What's poppin', 27 M Payne, gang, gang? What's poppin', Happy Gilmore, gang, gang? What's poppin', Dee Dee? What's poppin', Yvette? What's poppin', Creole, Gemini, and Michael? What's poppin', gang, gang? Okay. What's poppin', Victoria? What's poppin', Miss Boone? What's poppin', L Boogie in the cipher? Hey. What's poppin'? Queen of Petty is up in here. What's poppin'? Coco Drips done slid up in here. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Swan. What's poppin'? Franny. What's poppin'? Aisha. What's poppin'? Barbara. What's poppin'? Melanated Beauty. What's poppin'? Diane. What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin', everybody that's gonna pop in later? Those who do the pop in and pop out. Shout out and what's poppin' to the replay gang. Gang, gang, gang. If you hit this on the replay, make sure you drop them Henny glasses in the chat as you replay on this and that. What's poppin', Nicole Brown? And what's poppin', Patricia from Niagara Falls? Shout out to you. Yes. So, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I decided to get something from out the grocery store that I normally get from a shop here, okay? But I didn't feel like spending almost $20 on a acai bowl, right? This is not a paid promotion, but Dole, you really should. Get you one of these. If you want an acai bowl, get you one of these for $5. $5. It comes, it's frozen. I added my own bananas to it and stuff, but it comes with the grains and the fruits. And it is delicious. I was thinking that it was going to be nasty, but it's not. It's delicious. But because some people don't be here for the mukbangs, okay, I'm going to close it. It comes with a top. Yes, it's a dough acai bowl. $5. Delicious. Okay, who is this? What's popping? You didn't hear from me, but so you're not gonna talk about how Krishan is innocent and never attacked James after you was on your live saying she did it? I already addressed that. I already addressed that. And I don't recall saying directly straight out that she did it, but even if I did, I already addressed that multiple times. So thank you for your comment. Maybe you need to go back and look in some of my other lives. I'm just saying. I even spoke on why I thought what I thought. But you know what? You know what? I don't mind. Yeah. But it's okay. I'm going to address the situation so that we can make the room comfortable. When I said what I said, I was going based off of Krishan's previous actions. She's still in a transition stage. So at that point, what I was saying was, if she did it, she had a reason to do it. There's a reason. I never said she outright just did it. I said, if she did it, then what was the reason? I also did speak to the fact that Mr. Rob was very convincing because he brought emotion into his story. However, I also said, if this is a lie, he's a good liar. And it turns out that he's a good liar. And I wasn't saying if this was a lie, as in I didn't believe that Krishan was innocent. I was saying it as in, damn, if he's lying right now, this is a good ass fucking liar. But again, I addressed that. So if you're one of those T pages that got in your feelings about things, then you could toodle-oodle-oo. Because a lot of them are mad that I said that the James thing that they were posting around was not recent, and it wasn't. And I provided the receipt for that. But anywho, now that that's been addressed, because see, I'm not like other people. I can own my shit. I stand behind what I say. I stand on what I say. But if I know for a fact that if you play in Krishan face, if you disrespect her, she's going to pop off on you, if that's what I know she going to do, then again, I asked, what did you do that would make her pop off on you? Because I never said she just hauled off and popped them, but I was asking what was the reason. And I said, if James was playing in her face, trying to console her and lying in her face, then hell yeah, she popped him and had good reason to. That's what I said. But don't come up in here trying to twist my words up and make it seem like I said something that I didn't. And don't ask me to address this ever again because I already have. So either you watch all the videos before you come up in this chat trying to call yourself checking me, or you keep it kicking rocks that way. Because you can't check me when I've already checked myself, boo. So thank you for coming. Anywho. Exactly. And either way, what I said was not so far fetched from what we've known Krishan to do. But Krishan has truly evolved because she didn't pop off on nobody. Regardless to what may have or did not transpire behind the scenes, she has grown. And I've acknowledged that growth. And I've owned my shit. And I've apologized to my regulars for allowing myself to get caught up in some shit without a receipt. And I vowed that that wouldn't happen again. And it hasn't. It hasn't. So, toodaloo. Because you did hear it from me. So, Paula, you can inbox me on Instagram and let me know because there's a couple of speculations and allegations out there as to what's what. I'll come up in here talking about whatever, and you don't even have a real human picture up. Child boo. Now, wait a minute. I think it was on this page. We're going to get back to what we was doing last night because on last night, we really did have a good cipher going. We really did. It got a little, it got a little real up in here. Got a little real up in here. And I like that. It got really intimate. We got to share some things with one another. I think this is the one. Okay. So we're going to continue on with the Karlissa content that we started last night. Um I was just looking at some of y'all comments cuz yeah, it's funny how they didn't comment again. See, they be wanting to catch me out there in something so bad. They want to catch me in a lie. They want to catch me doing something offbeat. They want to catch me doing something so bad so they could try to bring me down. I've never understood the mentality of a hater. I wasn't born that way. I wasn't raised that way to be a hater. Like, so I'll never understand the mentality of somebody like that. I'm looking. That's the thing though. They because they They're desperately trying to get me out of here. They don't want me here. And that's fine. Y'all could not want what y'all don't want, all y'all want to, but the peoples are here. She did comment again. Check your IG. Huh? The one that was in here? I'm that queen. Okay. Hold on. Sweetie, please. Girl, boo, bye. Who the hell are you? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Do. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm not whatever. I'm not shook by it. I've acknowledged that I was wrong in that situation, and that's all that freaking matters. Stay mad. Girl, I'm not. See, that's the difference. Stay mad. How bad? What?
I'll be back. Going to get my hair done.
Okay.
My brother's on the phone. Say hi.
What up, though?
Okay. Hi, Mom.
All right. Love you. Anyway, we're going to continue on how we continue on over here. Didn't ban her. I did time her out. Oh, no. I'm going to ban her. I could ban her right from here. No, you know what? Don't ban her. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Because she's so busy stuck on that live that she missed the live where I apologized, where I admitted that I was wrong. Regardless to what I said or how I said it, I admitted that I was wrong. Did I or did I not? No, we're not going to block her. Leave her alone. I admitted I was wrong. Because I jumped out the window. And when the guy said what he said, y'all got to excuse me. I got cloves in my water. I have cloves in my water container today. I have cloves, ginger, lemon, and mint. So some of the cloves, I end up pulling them up through the straw. But I admitted that I was wrong. So it is what it is. Everybody can have an off fucking day, including me. So it is what it is. Okay. So she could sit in timeout for 24 hours and think about what she did. And then maybe she can go back and watch the other videos where I admitted to that and where I said, I'm not going to run off of anything without a receipt, anymore. And I apologize to you guys. And that's it. Now we've moved forward. Pammy, you got to go out and come back in, sweetheart. The light is on, so the mic is on. But let's get into this Karlissa video. That's old news. We done wasted 20 minutes, guys. So let's continue with the Karlissa from last night.
5 minutes of Cali life, every 5 minutes of Dre life till he went to the joint. And I still got every 3 month pictures for the visit. So they lying. Let them lie, though. They gotta tell God why they lied. Ain't nobody mama got more pictures. I was the cameraman. I got touchdowns. I got videos. I got a child. I ain't even pulled out the videos. I ain't even pulled them out for y'all. I'm saving that. I'm waiting for one of them motherfuckers to really get jiggy, and then I'm gonna pull out the video.
Now, if Karlissa is able to have photos and videos of major milestones in their lives, that should be enough for people to realize that this woman has been active and present in their lives, because only a parent who's active and present in their lives can do stuff like that. Me, I haven't been able to make it to every recital, to every game. I remember my son had a basketball game one year, right? And it was a championship game, and I was working. I was driving tow trucks at the time. Whatever. I was a tow truck business manager. I was the business manager, but I also drove the tow trucks too. So I was out on the road that day, and I looked over at the time, and when I tell you I flew there and I got there in just enough time to see my son, it was like a movie moment to see my son hit the winning basket for his team. So I made it just in time for that important moment. And when the team was celebrating and the crowd was going crazy, he was looking around and looking around. And when he saw me, it was like a relief fell over his eyes. Like, oh my God, my mom saw that. Like, so it's hard for parents, especially when you're a single parent, to be able to be there for every moment. So for her to be able to pull these moments up proves that she's been there. Hey, Henny, I can see you driving the ish out of some tow trucks. I was too, with my little 5'3" self.
Okay, I got the you saw all them different uniforms. Come on now. That meant I was at all them different games. You ain't see no daddy in them pics, did you?
Nope, not one.
You saw him at that signing day, though. You did see him daddy at that signing day, but you ain't see.
What's crazy is, think about this. Oftentimes, that's what you see, though. You see the mama there, and then when they get recruited or they get signed to a major deal, now here come the pappy. But where you been all that time? Where you been? Exactly. She is showing her kids too. She's letting them know, don't play with her. She has receipts. Okay, period. Karlissa got the receipts. Okay. Not one. They wasn't at not one. Yes, those are precious moments. They are. You 5'2", hey. 5'3" too, hey. At prices, you trying to get her lame ass boyfriend famous. Actually, she's more pressed about him than doing what she went to Cali for, which was her music and to spend time with her sis and nephew. Oh yeah, we gonna talk a little bit about her too. You 5'2". Don't talk about shrinking, because then what, I'm gonna be 4'9". Child.
See no man in them pics. You ain't see nobody with us. We was solo dolo.
That's a fact.
But that's cool though. It's gonna work out how it's supposed to. I wasn't no type of mama. Okay. I'm not even gonna send you a picture of the house he lived in at the time. Okay.
Send it.
I ain't even gonna do him like that.
Post
I
it.
ain't gonna send y'all his house.
Post it.
I ain't gonna do him like that. I ain't gonna beat nobody mama up. I still love Jaidyns mama. I just had to check that up. You know what I'm saying? Every time I gotta check y'all, that don't mean I hate you. That just mean I just gotta check you.
Oh, wait a minute. We out of order, y'all. We out of order. Because this was the later in the evening live that she did after she already had said what she said and read what she read for filth, when her was waiting for the adults to enter the chat. Oh yeah, so we got to go there first. We got to go there first, and then we can go back to there. but we got to go there first. And as far as the footstools go, yes, I already cannot reach the top shelf as is, and got a call on my 17-year-old daughter, okay, to reach something from the top shelf for me because I'm too short to do so for myself. Tiptoes. I got step stools. I got step ladders. How about that? I got a whole ladder that's a step stool that takes me up just a little bit higher. I got to climb on top of the step ladder to step on top of the sink to reach the top of the light bulb in the bathroom to change the light bulbs. Yeah. Yeah. We got 206 million people in the chat watching right now. How y'all doing? Get them likes up. Get them likes up.
You got more, no more.
Hey, Lolita. I wasn't even going to get on here because I'm running late for my own appointments. But I'm going to hop on here real quick because I done seen some grown folks trying to get active. And I've been waiting on the grown motherfuckers to get active.
Bleed them.
I've been waiting. Patiently waiting on the grown motherfuckers. So I see the grandma and the mom laughing, thinking that my monologue yesterday was funny. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, we saw it.
You see what I'm saying?
We saw it.
That's funny?
It's not.
That's funny?
It wasn't.
Because when them bitches was over there getting drunk all day, rubbing out they livers and shit, I was the one driving all around in circles doing all the donuts.
We know, you told me.
Okay, so don't you bitches come out the woodwork now talking about Jaydyn mama raised her daughters right and she didn't need nothing from me. I wish that was the case. I wish wholeheartedly that was the case.
We'll talk about it.
But I sent y'all granddaughters, after all I did for her, I sent y'all her message to me, talking crazy to me, and neither one of you motherfuckers stood up and said nothing.
And we seen them. We saw it.
Neither one of y'all stood up. Now you want to stand up and take up for one another? Because this internet been bashing your daughter for 5 years. I ain't heard you motherfuckers take up for her once.
Not once.
I done been on every social media blog protecting and taking up for your big head baby.
And she has.
Now, come on now.
Because we've been dragging. We've been dragging her. We've been dragging her. Because here's a fact. She was called Stewie before Krishan even came into the picture. Did y'all know that? Let me sip on some of this good ass alkaline water. Did y'all know that she was called Stewie before Krishan came into the picture? Karlissa been down in them comments, windmilling and kicking, karate chopping and all for Jaydyn. And not one time did we see her mama, her grandmama, or even the sister that allegedly slept with Blue sticking up for her. Not one damn time. But she better come on with the come on, because we here for it, Karlissa.
Don't start speaking up now. I sent y'all what mother to mother should do when one of our kids is acting disrespectful. I sent y'all her disrespect to me, and you motherfuckers got quiet. You didn't say, Jaydyn, that's not how you talk to the woman that been there for you this whole time when we was scared to say something, when we never said shit on your behalf.
Get that ass.
Now you motherfuckers want to talk.
Right.
Okay, we hear y'all for the first time in 5 years.
Right.
Anybody who says something to your daughter, I was right there taking up for your daughter, making excuses for why her head's so big, making excuses for why her booty look crazy, making excuses for why she crazy. Okay, I've been standing up for your daughter way too long for you to stand up now, bitch. Stand down.
Stand down.
Keep standing down where y'all was standing.
Sit
Keep
down.
standing down.
Karlissa said,
okay, because you're not about to pop out and do nothing but have a fucking drink. You ain't gonna do shit else.
Cheers, bitch.
I'm dragging your daughter in the media. Do you know what your daughter said?
Right.
To the media about me?
Right.
Did you tell your daughter maybe you shouldn't speak on that lady? She been there for you now.
Right.
All of a sudden.
Right.
Everybody got something to say. Okay.
Ain't that
well, you should have said it the other day.
Right.
Drunk ass. You should have said it before you took that last shot. You should have got on here and said, no ma'am, Jaydyn. No, ma'am. You don't see my daughter on here going crazy on no mother-in-laws, talking shit about people that done did her dirty, do you? You don't see her doing that.
Nope.
You know why? Because I told her, stand down. You don't disrespect nobody mama that been there for you.
Right.
Right? You don't disrespect nobody mama. I don't care how you feel about her today. When the motherfuckers wouldn't let her, when she wouldn't let them see that baby, what I do? I took my grandbaby over there to them other motherfuckers and sat there and let them visit their baby.
Well,
because I do shit by the book. You dizzy bitches do shit by the drink.
Not
keep your drink, and I'm gonna keep.
I'm dead. Deceased. DOA. I am DOA. What's poppin', Unique? What's poppin', MC? Whoo! Only because they would talk on Did the Family Speak on it. Silence before. Facts. She is a woman of faith. Man, listen. Karlissa said, I do things by the book. Y'all do things by the drink. And if oop was a moment, this is the moment. This is the moment. What? I'm having a conversation with her. We dialoguing. No offense, but all her kids disrespect her. Man, listen, them boys really been going in on her though. Hey, Henny, just coming in. What I miss, girl? We just getting started, child. We just getting started. Sharonda, welcome to the chat, Sharonda. Girl, by the drink. I got to bring that back. Hold on. We got to bring that back. For the 99 and the 2000. Hold on.
Keep your drink, and I'm going to keep moving in these streets.
Baby, calm down.
I'm trying to calm down. But you already fucking know. I done flew this bitch's child from here to...
Hold on. You hear Mr. Saffold in the background. Mr. Saffold's like, calm down, baby. Calm down, because she going there. Mr. Saffold, I need you to stand down and stand by because we need this right here. She need to get this off her chest. We're here for it. I, as a mother, approve this message. Okay, let's continue.
Hell, and she ain't did shit. Ain't did a motherfucking thing.
Let
my son drop out of college and come lay on her couch and make a fucking wedlock baby. Bitch, you better shut up. Because you the one I'm really ready to come for. You the one I'm really got the problem with. I just been suppressing it because they together. But now I don't give a fuck if they together or ain't together. I'm going to say what the fuck on my mind to you drunk bitches, okay? That's what I am going to say. Stand down. Where you been standing, because you motherfuckers ain't said shit.
Nothing.
This whole goddamn time.
Nothing. The whole time.
Now all of a sudden she got a mammy and a grandmammy.
All of a sudden.
That's been doing all this shit this whole time. Well, why the fuck you ain't get the bitch no birth control pills?
That part.
Huh? Why?
Hit him.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
Now you motherfuckers have your drink tonight, okay? And I'm going to get in these streets and try to make sure that these grandbabies got something on their plate when you motherfuckers get done getting drunk.
Period. When the bar is closed. And you can't sit with us. And you can't sit with us. Baby, when I tell you that is the mic drop of the 2023. What? Baby, Karlissa Bleed'em is in these streets. They done activated Karzilla, okay? Karzilla! And I say that with the utmost. I am not trying to be funny as far as picking at her. But again, if you know anything about the old Godzilla movies, because my mama used to be a Godzilla head. Okay, when Godzilla rose up out that water and started coming, the peoples was running. They was pointing, Gaiaga, Gaiaga, and they was running to get out the way because they was scared. Baby, that's how they need to be when Karlissa get like that. You heard Mr. Saffold talking about baby, calm down. That was him, Gaiaga, Gaiaga, trying to warn people that she's on the loose. Okay, that's what that was. We heard baby, calm down, but what he was really going was Gaiaga. Gaiaga. Man, listen, I'm fit to find a clip. Okay, listen, in the new year, we gonna have a soundboard and everything. I promise you, we gonna have a whole new system, a whole new setup, and we gonna have a soundboard, and I'm gonna push a button and it's gonna make a sound. Watch what I tell you. She's coming, okay? She was coming, and she was coming hard, and she ain't say not one damn thing wrong. Karlissa, we over here at Hennessy Reviews, we stand with the mama, okay? We on the mama side. We on the mama side with this one because she is absolutely 1,001% correct. Where the hell has Jaidyns mama and them been at? What's popping, Tyron? Where the hell has her mama and grandmama been at? Where her family been this whole time that we've been out here talking about her hey football head and everything else? Where have they been? Now, today I am going to call her all kinds of names because it goes along with the dialogue that is happening. But at the end of the day, like I have said before, I don't have anything personal against Jaidyns. I just don't like when she acts like she's better than and she's no better than. Okay? She's actually worse off then. But at the end of the day, her mama wasn't down there in them comments tussling for her. Her mama wasn't speaking out for her, and neither was her grandmama. Neither was her sister. But again, her sister allegedly slept with Blue, so I can understand why the sister ain't saying nothing. But why you ain't out here giving your sister the same amount of smoke that you was giving Rock when your sister is your family and your sister allegedly bedded down your boyfriend, your baby daddy, your now fiancé, because ain't nothing coming from that nonsense over there. Fiancé because it's non-existent. Fiancé because there ain't never gonna be a wedding. Fiancé because ain't nothing good gonna come from any of that that's going on over there. So it's a nonce. But let's continue on with Karlissa's next video.
But if you put your dukes up, you put your dukes up. But every time one of them try to tell a lie, I'm going to hop my black ass right on here and tell the truth.
Good. We want the truth. Nothing
I wasn't no type of mama. I wasn't drunk, was I? Ask him, was I drunk?
Well,
ask him, was I on any type of drugs?
Well,
I'm a drug free. I do this shit, this crazy shit sober, okay? Ask them, did I miss a court date or a parent-teacher conference? Ask them where I wasn't at. They lying. Okay? Dre got kicked out of 19 schools.
Damn.
I ended up driving him to a school with an ankle monitor on every day late to work.
Hold on. Time out. I can't even throw the flag on the plate because I'm trying to get the fruit residue. I told y'all I got cloves and ginger in my water. So 19 different schools, sir. 19 different schools. And your mama driving you to all them different schools with an ankle monitor on. But you want to say she was no kind of mama. See, here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. Because I got a son. And my son got himself jammed up in some shit that ain't nobody business. So I ain't finna put it out here. Now, if he want to come up here, he want to tell his business, he could tell his business. But for right now, I'm not telling my son business. Just know he got himself jammed up before. Okay? That's on him. At some point in time, this is what I was talking about last night. Stop putting the blame on the goddamn parents and at some point give these kids some accountability. Because like I gave the example last night, if I've been waking you up to get you to school since daycare, since diapers, and I carried you all the way to 8th grade. When you get to 9th grade, if you can't carry your ass into that schoolhouse on time, that is not on me. That is on you because that is a choice that you are choosing to make because all those years I trained you to get up on time, to be there on time. If I trained you to come in this house and clean up after dinner and take the garbage out and all of that, and then you get into your own home and you decide that you're not going to do that, don't blame me for you being nasty because I trained you to be clean. So at some point, it is a choice. Okay, it is a choice. And let me tell you something, as a mother with a son, her putting her kids in sports, you know what I see? I see at this point, she was doing what she could to keep them out the streets. You know why I would say that, why I come to that conclusion? Because I had my son in after school. He was in a community drum corps, and he was also in Sunday school. So on a Monday through Friday, when him and my oldest daughter got up to go to school, they left at 7:45 at night. They didn't come back till 8:30 at night. You know why? Because they went to school, they went to after school, and then they had drum and step practice after school that kept them until 8:30 at night when they walked in the door. Okay, so I did what I could to keep that boy out them streets. And when he decided to go run amok in them streets and start getting himself in trouble, those were the choices he started making. And like Tyron just said, 19 different schools. At that point, he is unteachable. He cannot, will not, and is unwilling to learn anything. So at that point, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. And when I sat down with my son and asked him why he was doing the things that he was doing, what did I do or not do as a parent, trying to take some accountability, you know what my son said to me? My son said to me, Mom, do not blame yourself because I did this to myself. You did everything that you could do to try to teach me everything, but you couldn't teach me how to be a man. And so I went out into the streets to try to figure out how to be a man, and I did this to myself. Okay, when my son said that to me, you know what happened? That Mary Mary song played in my head. Shackles off my feet, now I could dance. I just want to praise him. You know why I felt like that? Because my son gave me my flowers in that moment. In that moment, my son showed me just how much of a well-rounded young man I really had raised, because my son took a healthy accountability in his situation, gave me my props, and took the responsibility off of me like a man. Like a man. He handled that like a man. And I was joyful in my heart because I had given him the proper teachings. And in that moment, it showed me I gave him the proper teachings. You could say what you want to say about me, baby. But for that young man, my son was 17 years old when he said that to me. 17 years old when he said that to me. If that is not the reflection of good parenting, I don't know what is. Okay, that's a reflection of what I was pouring into him. And every mother needs to hear that from their child, that it was not your fault, because a lot of mothers blame themselves when them kids get to backing themselves up into corners and walls. A lot of mamas, a lot of daddies, even a lot of mamas and daddies, let's not leave the daddies out too, blame themselves for the situations that their children get into. And you know why? Because society is quick to turn a finger on the parents. And you know what community does it the most? The Black community does it the most. Because when them white kids get out there to bombing and shooting up them schools, you don't hear them blaming their parents. You hear them saying, oh, they were going through some emotional distress and they were being bullied at school. They get all those excuses. But the minute that it's a Black kid, they blame the parents. So we have become stigmatized to believe that it is us, and it ain't us, baby. It's them at some point. And in this situation, Andre going to 19 different schools with ankle monitors on, and she's still driving him to different schools, getting late to work. Don't tell me she wasn't doing her job. Don't tell me she wasn't doing her job. Was she perfect? No, but none of us are perfect. I'm quite sure there were some things that did happen that has not gotten spoken on. But at the end of the day, the receipts that she's bringing, oh, baby, it's telling me that she was there and she was present. Okay? She was there and she was present. But let's continue.
I want them. They gonna have to tell the truth one day. It ain't gonna last for long, because I'm almost to the top. When I get to the top of this fucking mountain, I'm gonna make a movie off that motherfucking shit they said.
Do it.
I'm gonna make a whole movie off their lies.
Get it. Get them,
I'm gonna make a whole movie out this bitch. And you know, if you don't tell the truth, when you say fiction or non-fiction, you need to tell the truth. Okay? They gonna fuck around, and I'm gonna get to the top of this mountain and do a whole movie on that ass.
And we here for it.
Over here crying, talking about she whooped me, boy. You know how many whooping?
She whooped you. She ain't whoop you hard enough, clearly.
Since we got
Hennessy Reviews does not condone child abuse. However, we are in the business of discipline.
and I don't know if I ever hit nobody with a belt buckle or not, but if I did, oops, your bad, motherfucker. You should have been still. So to Boonk Gang and his mama, because you got hit with that belt buckle, you know what you tried to snatch that belt out your mama hand.
Facts.
And that motherfucker cocked back and hit you in your goddamn head. Y'all know what I'm talking
That
about.
part.
You done grabbed the belt before. I done grabbed the belt too.
Listen, I grabbed the belt from my mama one time. I mean, snatched it out her hand. And I got scared. And my mama turned into Bruce Lee on me because she swept me with her feet down to that floor so quick I couldn't even blink. I didn't even get a chance. Okay. I didn't stand a chance. All right. And I ain't gonna say what my mama did next, but just know that I never bothered to grab a belt again. Let's continue.
You know what happened when you grabbed that belt?
Mm-hmm.
Who ain't grabbed the belt? Thought you had got 15, a little hair under your arms, start grabbing that shit like you was grown. You know what happened? That motherfucker cocked back around and knocked your ass in your damn head.
Listen.
Like we just beat y'all with the belt buckle. We shoulda. That's what the hell we shoulda, coulda.
We do not condone abuse over here in the same reviews. I want to take a minute and I would like to thank I'd like to thank Latanya for the Cash App. Good morning. I love your rock content. Thank you so much. Oh, we gonna get into some Krishan. Don't worry, we gonna get there, baby. For just because I'll be blessed with unexpected favor. Like, Tania, thank you so much for the Cash App. I'm trying to reply back to y'all. Okay, Latanya, thank you for the Cash App. And one more. Thank you, Jennifer, for the Cash App. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. See, stuff like that really warms my heart for your hard work. I appreciate that. Child, but did she lie? Did she tell a lie? She ain't tell no lie.
Woulda did. Would have been all right with me, honey. You know, maybe your ass wouldn't have ended up in the joint if I'd have cocked that damn belt around. I'd have turned that motherfucker around. You would have really been scared.
We at Hennessy
Then he gonna say,
not
my mama
child
knocked my
abuse.
tooth out. But then when we ask him, well, how she knock your tooth out? Well, she slapped me and then I fell into the table and my tooth fell out. Nigga, that is not your tooth. Got knocked out by your mama. You bobbed and weaved when you should have been still. And you ran into that goddamn table and knocked your own tooth out.
That part.
Tell it like it is.
Tell
we
it
got
like
them whoopings at the schoolhouse.
is.
What did that principal say? Be still, don't move. And we had to be still and let that man hit us with that big ass paddle, touch your toes and light your ass up. If you move or put your hand in front of that paddle, your finger gonna get broke. And them white folks did not care about your finger getting broke neither. Put your hand up there, that white man gonna break your damn fingers off.
Now, I don't know how I feel about that, about paddling at school. But I know that it is a thing because, quick story, when I was in Catholic school, the principal did paddle the kids, okay? And I was caught up in some stuff that I really wasn't caught up in. What happened was some kids was doing some stuff and I happened to be there. We was out at recess. They was doing some dumbness and I was over there minding my business, but they was over there by me. And when they came and they got everybody in trouble, they swept me up in that too. I didn't have no parts in it, but she wasn't trying to hear that. And she was talking about she was going to paddle me. Baby, when I tell you, I went right into that main office and demanded to call my grandma and my mama. And I called my grandma and my mama and they came up there to that school. You was not going to paddle me, baby. I don't know you. You hit me, I'm liable to hit you back. Okay, because that's what my mama said. My mama said somebody hit you, you hit them back, and that's what I was gonna do. I might have grabbed that paddle from her old wrinkled, dusty ass and hit her with it. You need a paddling, Miss Ma'am. Let me paddle you for thinking you could paddle me and have you think again. Shit, I ain't with it. Don't tell me you're gonna do something to my kids, because I'm coming. I'm coming to that schoolhouse, and I want you to do to me what you said you was going to do to them. Let me see you do it. Let me see you try to do it. I'm one of them parents. Oh, you going to talk? Don't even say you going to put your hands on my kids as a way to try to get them to get in line. Because I'm going to tell you what, you going to wish you never got on my line by the time I get done with you. Don't do it, Miss Ma'am. I'm the same parent that'll come up there and drag you through them hallways, and then I will go call the NAACP. You better ask somebody about me. You better ask somebody about me when they tried to expel my son from the school for some dumbness that his teacher lied on about, and I came walking up there in that superintendent's hearing with not just a lawyer but the NAACP. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. I go to war about mine. Don't play with me. I feel a way about being paddled. I got triggered, child, because that principal said everybody getting paddled. Oh, not me. Let me call my mama and my grandmama real quick. Yes, Tammy, I called my local branch of the NAACP. Sure did. It was a white teacher. My son was a black student, and the kids in the classroom was telling me that the teacher was lying. Okay. And she thought she was going to get my son in trouble. Her husband was a cop. She was a teacher. She lied on my son and was trying to press charges against him. Baby, let's just say I did all my due diligence. Okay. I had that, what are they called when they court appointed? Them lawyers. I had that man working because I was telling him what to do, who to subpoena, how to subpoena them and go about it, because I was all up in it. And my father, rest his soul, knows New York law, or knew New York law inside and out like the back of his hand, and he could tell you what was what off the top of his head. And me and my daddy sat and worked on this case while my father was locked up himself. The public defender. I had that public defender working because my father was telling me what motions to have him do and where to go to pull this and how to go about that. And then I went up in that superintendent's hearing and I showed them the report that she made to the school, the police report that she made, and the report that she made to the courthouse, and showed how she gave 3 different statements. Baby, you was not about to take my son down. Not mine. Not mine. Don't play with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. I don't play about my children. But that paddling, oh, baby, that triggered the hell out of me. Just triggered me. But let's continue.
That's what's wrong with these kids today. That white man at that schoolhouse stopped paddling that ass. We were scared. I didn't ditch school.
I don't agree with that. Nah, what you need to do is let me come up there. You need to have a paddle room. Let me come up there and bust they behind at school. I got to bust they behind that school story too. But I'm going to save that for another time. But if you let them parents come up there and take them kids in that bathroom and do what they got to do, you'll be all right. Because trust me, my kids will let you know. I will embarrass you where you stand. You want to embarrass me at the schoolhouse? I'm going to embarrass you at the schoolhouse. Okay, your friends gonna pick on you for the rest of the year. And anytime you try to get cute, they gonna tell you, remember that time your mama came up here to the school? Yeah, don't play with me. I will embarrass you where you stand if you get out in them streets and try to embarrass me.
Ooh, no more after I got that paddle. And I knew better than to put my hand up there because I wanted my fingers. So Boonk Gang, what you did was your mama was trying to whip that ass because it was 6 of y'all and 1 of her, and y'all wasn't listening and following the damn directions to the program.
Okay.
6 of y'all and 1 of her. You goddamn right. She probably lost her mind and you lost your tooth trying to run from that ass whooping that you know you was supposed to get. Ain't nobody.
Not she lost her mind and you lost your tooth. I can't.
Body mama just running around whooping no kid's ass with no belt buckle for no reason.
Right.
Y'all can play dumb if y'all want to.
Right.
Andre was bad as hell. I don't care what nobody says.
And we believe it.
Semi-bad. And John might not have been so bad, but he was a sneaky motherfucker. Still to this day.
We believe you because we see it. We see it.
So if they got hit bopped upside the head. Oh, well, sorry. I did too. And guess what? I didn't go to the joint. I did, but I ain't have to stay long. But I knew when I was in there, it wasn't my mama's fault. Wasn't about to get out and say, my mama whooped me with a belt buckle and knocked my damn tooth out because I was bobbing and weaving and snatching that damn belt like I was grown.
She's speaking facts.
You know you ain't supposed to reach back there and grab that belt.
I'm going to tell you something. Now, this don't go for every situation, but it goes for a lot of the situations. You need to think back to your childhood. How many times you got your butt whooped for something that possibly could have saved your life? I got into a lot of stuff, but the one thing that I can say is I've never been to Click Click City. All the stuff that I was doing, when I sat down and decided to be serious and real about therapy, and I told my therapist about a lot of the things that I did, my therapist was like, I am surprised that you do not have a criminal record. No, baby, because guess what? I knew better than to get one of them because I don't know if I was going to make it to see the next day. I probably would have begged and pleaded to stay locked up just to avoid my mama and my grandmama. See, my daddy only popped me once, and that's all it took. His word was law. I didn't need, and he didn't even pop me hard. He popped me one time on my butt because I was getting smart with my grandma, and I had the nerve to be leaning over her bed, just selling out, child. And my daddy crept up behind me and popped me on my butt. When he was around, I was in line. Okay, I was in line. My father was 6'3". Okay, so compared to me as a child, he was a giant, and I ain't want no parts. I ain't want no smoke with him. I ain't want no smoke with him. Now, my mama and my grandmama, they was crazy, okay? My grandma was that old school crazy where she gonna grab something, throw it at you, and it'll bend the corner and hit you, or she gonna grab the first thing next to you and you gonna get a whooping with that, okay? She had a fly swatter called Mr. Buzzard, all right? And I didn't like Mr. Buzzard. And I called myself ripping Mr. Buzzard in half so she couldn't beat me. All that did was make it worse because now you got two, okay? My mama, she didn't play the radio with me neither. All right. She had a pure leather belt that she used. And she passed that belt down to me. She passed that belt down to me. Listen, they did not play. My grandma would come outside and find me and embarrass me where I stood. Baby. Them behind whoopings, when they started telling us how to raise our kids, that's when we started losing control. And now they want to ask where the parents. You done tied our hands. What you want us to do? What you want me to do? Because if I go and put hands and feet on this child the way that this child deserves to get hands and feet put on them, not literally, just figuratively speaking. If I go over here and do this and give them that old school, y'all gonna call the people on me and y'all gonna try to take them away from me. But y'all called me to do something about it. Now, I don't believe in getting on them about every little thing, but some things are required.
From your mama when she tearing that ass up. I know some of y'all white folks gonna get on here and say, well, you know.
Oh, I got switches too, Miss Parker. Let me tell y'all real quick, funny story. So I wasn't supposed to move off the patio, the stoop in front of the building. We lived in the projects. My grandma lived in the projects, okay? I wasn't supposed to leave off the stoop, and I done crept my ass off the stoop and went to the other side of the projects where I wasn't supposed to be. Now, she didn't bother to come look for me this day. And I came trolley line because it was about time. Street lights was almost on. You know, the building lights was about to come on. And I came on around that corner thinking I got away with a whole day's play. And she was sitting outside on the stoop talking to the neighbor lady. So I walked up there all nervous and she greeted me and, you know, chipper and cheer for her normal self. And then she told me, go on over there to that weeping willow tree and go pull me down a switch and come back. Now, I didn't know nothing about what she was telling me to do at the time. So I went over there to go get the switch, child. And I'm thinking, if I bring her more than one, she'll be really happy with me because then she'll get to pick which one she want, right? So I'm just pulling them weeping willows off. I'm going to do the best job I can so I don't get a whooping. Child, I went back over there and she chuckled a little bit with her friend and her friend chuckled back and I still didn't know what was going on because my little young self, all I was worried about was that I wasn't going to get in trouble. So I took the chuckle as her being happy, okay? Leave me alone. I didn't know. She gonna take them switches, child. And she thanked me. And you know, she picked 3 good ones and sat there and braided the switches in front of me. And when we went upstairs, do you know that lady whipped me with them switches? I was so traumatized. She got me so good because I thought I had gotten away with it. She did breed them. She braided them. She braided them suckers. Child, she got me good. Okay? I ain't looked at a weeping willow tree the same since. Okay? Listen, she got me good. I gave her options. Yes, CJ, I gave her options.
Not supposed to whoop your kids. You're supposed to gentle parent. We don't got them kind of kids.
You can't gentle parent every child. I got one child in here that I could gentle parent, and then I got a thug. Okay, baby, I got to press her. All right, that's that younger one. I got to press her. I got to step in her face and like really be. I got to remember that this is my kid sometimes. But the other one, the 17-year-old, I got to gentle parent her. They not the same. They not the same. So I agree. You can't gentle parent every child because every child ain't gentle parent worthy.
We don't got no timeout kids, okay? We got these kids that ain't scared of nothing. My kids ain't scared of nothing. You hear me? They wasn't never scared of the dark, a fart, or nothing else.
Not
Callie,
a fart.
Dre, and Blue wasn't scared of nothing. They wasn't scared of the dark. They wasn't scared of Freddy Cougar. They wasn't scared of Jason. They wasn't scared of shit. They wasn't even scared of me. Okay? So now they trying to act like they scary. They ain't scared. Now y'all can keep running around here with these kids, raising them up, letting these white folks tell y'all don't whoop their ass with that belt and knock their tooth out and all that shit if you want to. That motherfucker saved and filled with the Holy Ghost, so she must have knocked some tooth out right.
I'm
okay,
upset.
He up in that church now. I don't know if he for real or not, but he say he is. He done wrote all over his face. And you might have lost a tooth or two. It's 6 of y'all and 1 of her. So y'all done stabbed the woman up in some more stuff. Just running from a belt whooping. Just the mere fact that you said she whooped you with a belt, said she was trying to whoop your ass the proper way. Because she didn't have to grab no belt. Sometimes I didn't grab no belt. Sometimes I just balled up my fist and let that motherfucker land where it may.
I plead the fifth.
Okay? We talking about kids with handguns. Y'all talking about some gentle parenting.
Hello.
Ain't nobody got time for that. We got to get our ass to work tomorrow.
Hello.
And y'all ain't finna get on here and scare me. I wish like hell I would have knocked one of them motherfucking teeth out. But instead, I put braces on them. Okay? I put braces on my kids. Because if I'd have knocked one out, I would have went and had them fill that shit in before the popo seen it. Okay? That's what she should have did. She should have hurried her ass up down there, got that tooth fixed, and commenced to whooping that ass again.
Now, y'all know she ain't lying, child. She is not lying because you will try to fix something real quick before them peoples find out. All right? You know she ain't lying. Your mama, your grandmama give you. Have y'all ever had to go to school with whelps on you? And you got to try to hide the whelps because you know you can't let them people see you had a whelp on you. Child.
That's what she should have did. So now y'all can get on here and say what you want to say about my parenting. I don't give a damn. I gave it the best I could. I was 17 years old. I gave it the best I could. Okay, I wasn't drunk. I wasn't over there letting them bring no bad grades in my house. I wasn't letting them sleep over nobody's house at 14 years old. I wasn't letting them live.
Hold on. This right here is the statement. She said, girl, do tell it. Used to cry myself to sleep and slept good. Wake up to some food because they felt bad for how bad they whipped me. You ain't never lied. You get the best food when you wake up. You get the best meal ever when you wake up because they be feeling guilty. I'm guilty of doing that. I make some good old food for them. You hungry? Well, my kids are 28, 27, 26, 23, and 17. And I tell y'all, that 17-year-old think me and her are equal. Girl, what you said, something about these kids. They think they're your equal, or they think they're your parent now. I had to wear sweatpants in the hot summer. My legs were tore up. Child, what you said. My granny came to work at the school to keep me quiet about her whipping me. Oh, shoot. Now that's different. That's different. Right. It's because we hate that we have to discipline them. I believe in laying of the hands. I do too. Won't he do it? I never got a whooping, but I definitely got my cussed out, which scared. See, you're a gentle parenting kind of child. Or you owe them something. Right. You see, yes, or they act like you owe them something. It don't feel good to discipline your kids, but you can't let them get away with it. I agree. But then whelps be big the next day and do hurt, especially the sick child, don't they? What about the old house shoe? Don't get us started, Pammy, on the old house shoe. Okay, what about the wooden brush? Okay, getting clocked in your damn head with the wooden brush. Oh no, spare the rod, spoil the child. That's what the Bible says. We're gonna leave that right there, because that's the word.
Live at their friend's house or none of that shit. So you know what you could do at this point? Keep trying. Because it ain't gonna never make me feel bad about shit, honey. I gave it my all. Wasn't nothing left to give, baby. So, period. Period. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Period and preach. Shit.
Bobby, I never had the honors of the racetrack, but I've heard about them racetrack butt whoopings, and I heard they ain't nothing to play with, okay? But I never got that. And them extension cord, child.
Y'all got the lady over here screaming her life out. Y'all know good and damn well that lady was trying to whoop that boy's behind and 6 other kids, and he talking about she knocked my tooth out. Boy, you bobbed and weaved the wrong damn way. You should have went.
Wait, who is she talking about, y'all? Because she keeps talking about this lady and these 6 kids and all of that. Who is she talking about? Somebody tell me down in the
Went
chat.
left and you went right, and that was your ass. That wasn't her fault. Shit, my mama said, don't you move. I said, I'm going to stay right here. Now, my sister, she moved a lot. She did. She got knocked the hell all around the damn room. I just took my little whooping real quick and shut up.
Not me. My mama used to have to sit on me. I ain't lying. That lady used to sit on me because I used to be all over the place. She would sit on my behind.
Okay, I'm not about to be running all around no room, getting knocked all around. I know I fucked up. Hurry up with my ass so I can lay down and get my nap in. Think about what the fuck I just did. Sitting over here trying to make it like us black parents wasn't just giving it our all.
That was some real shit right there. Hurry up and whip my behind so I can get my good nap in. Because you know, when you laying in that bed, when you doing that before you go to sleep, oh, it's finna be a good one. You finna sleep good and hard.
We could have just left y'all at the damn church house and let the white people and the foster people do what they wanted to do with y'all. Okay? So I don't want to hear it. If ain't nobody talking about their booty got dug up, their vagina got taken.
Child, listen. You be sitting there, what you said in your feelings. Girl, you be in your feelings cussing them out, don't you? You be saying all types of stuff. I'm going to run away from home. Yep, watch. When I wake up, I'm going to pack my stuff and I'm going to leave. And they're going to be looking for me and they're not going to find me. And you thinking about all the places you going to go when you run away. But when you think about it, all them places you was talking about going when you run away wasn't no real good places to go to. Because you ain't have nowhere to go. You going to run away to a treehouse. You going to run away into a cave. You going to run away and live. Where you going? Where was you going for real? No damn where. Because when you woke up, they woke you up with that Sunday dinner on a Wednesday.
they got left in no closet.
You said I'm gonna run away the next time.
They was locked or tied up nowhere. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. I don't give no sadness to nobody that needed their ass whooped.
Oh Lord, Garner, what? Garner said my sister ran out the house and ran to her friend's house and didn't realize I was just sitting there waiting for her. Oh Lord, Lord.
Y'all can run around here and try to listen to what these people telling y'all about these kids, and don't grab that belt and risk going to jail for trying to get your. The Bible says spare the rod or something like that.
Spare the rod, spoil the
Spare the
child.
rod, spoil the child. Yes, honey, that. Now you can go against that if you want to, and see what happens. Now the badder the child, the more teeth gonna be missing. So if your ass be good, you won't be missing no motherfucking teeth.
Why she keep bringing up missing teeth though? Like who is
but
she
if you
talking
gonna
about?
live in Boonk Gang mama house, my house, and most of the single mama houses, you gonna get in line. You gonna do what you supposed to do, or you gonna get some of this.
She talking about that other rapper boy who was talking about his mama. What's his name? He got the locks in his head. He was talking about his mama and how his mama was a bad mama. What's his name, y'all? I know y'all know who I'm talking about, but I can't think of his name. You packed a whole suitcase at 6 years old, girl. You was brave. I didn't start running away till I was like 12, 13. No, not King. Not King and T.I. It's another boy. She had posted him in her story. No, she not talking about King. Not Waka Flocka. Let me see if it's still in her story. It might not be. Wait a minute, y'all, because I got to go on my lurker page real quick. And I got to pull up Karlissa. Because if I could find him, we gonna go check out what he said, because he was talking about his mama real bad. No. It's gone from the story. Dang, what is that boy's name? Boonk Gang? Is that what it is? Boonk Gang? Let me see. Because I think that's what she just said. And that's who was up there talking about his mama. Like a dog. And his mama was saying that he didn't have a bad life. Oh, we gonna look up some stuff on him next.
Leather. And if you bob and weave too much, you're gonna run into a wall and knock your tooth out, because I ain't finna stop giving you this leather because you done bobbed and weaved. Wipe your mouth up, get the rest of this ass whooping, and go lay down and think about what you did, just like I had to do. No, I went to see Junior, but she might have been having her a mommy moment, and she didn't let me come yesterday or day before yesterday. So no, she said not today. But she didn't say I couldn't come. She just said not today. It wasn't a good day.
I hope Krishan does let her see Junior, because she seems very interested in Junior. Wait a minute.
Y'all know Journey is John, baby.
Do we? Let me shut up. She sounds
Oh,
disappointed
shit.
about
Oh, okay. I got to go. Bree said I got to go. I got a meeting.
Now, he did an interview recently. Boonk Gang. did an interview recently with Say Cheese. Let's see what he talking about. We're gonna skip around this interview just a little bit. Yep, that's who she talking about. Cause she talking about the tattoos all over his face and stuff. That's who she talking about.
Like after my stepdad passed, I was wearing his hand-me-downs. I got tired of that. I started go stealing my clothes out of like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, uh, Target. I started stealing my clothes. Then at 17, my mama kicked me out. So at 20, when I moved to Miami, going through all that, I'm like, bruh, I feel like I've been through enough where I could share this with people. Like I've been through enough. And then I'll say this, because even like I say, my dad, I wasn't raised by my real dad. I know him, but I wasn't raised by him. But I live in a household where I got 5 other siblings who raised by their biological father. And how that make a child feel? I'm like, dang, I don't have my dad, but y'all got y'all dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm around y'all family. I'm not around my family. And then I'm around family, supposedly family, who tell me even though I'm not their real nephew or even though I'm not their real cousin, they can still do this and that. And how that make a child feel? So about 20 years old, I'm like, bro, I feel like I've been through enough where I really wanted to share my pain and my trauma with the world. But I'm
You know, I'm not going to debunk or refute or say that at 20 years old, you haven't gone through some things. But let me ask this real life question. At 20 years old, what do you have to offer to the world besides your pain and trauma? Because that's just childhood stuff that you're talking about in your 20s. You haven't even begun to go through the adult traumas yet. You haven't even gained wisdom yet because you probably haven't even all the way healed from the stuff of your childhood as of yet. You're just realizing that something was wrong in your childhood. You have yet to understand what it's going to take to actually detox yourself from it.
like, it's so hard to for nobody without a voice. I didn't have a voice then.
See, and I'm going to say this too. That type of music is trauma bonding music. Mm-hmm.
To put my story out there. So creative old me, I'm like, bro, if I could get famous some way, somehow, I could tell my story. Because that's all I ever wanted to do was just tell my story. Because I've been through a lot. And as a kid, I'm like, this can't be for nothing. Because I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be born into this world. And I used to put messages like that in my old music coming up. But I'm like, this has to be for something.
My
Because
condolences, Lavonda.
as a kid, I'm getting beat on, I'm getting abused. I have no food, no clothes. I'm in the streets. This has to be for some reason. If God chose to give me life, he didn't have me go through this suffering as a child for no reason. I always just wanted to get my story out there, but I had to get a platform first because other than that, I'm just regular old John.
Okay, well, regular old John, you told your story. Now, where's the healing? Let's continue because I don't know this young man neither.
Without a voice. And I
Selena
always
knows
knew
him.
that it's just something deep down inside of me. I knew that I was created to have a voice. And at 20 years old, I just decided like the way I came up under the Boonk Gang, I knew that was an outlet for me to build a platform. I just knew it was just something that was inside me. I know if I went that route of entertainment, that I would be able to build a platform. And when I first did it, my video started going by. My first video got 50,000 views from
Doing what?
I went into Popeyes. Now my first video got 50,000 views from you.
Whoa, Selena. Selena, you want to come up here and introduce to us who this young man is? Because you said he was with Whoa Vicky, and now you said he got canceled for beating up Whoa Vicky. You want to come up on the platform? You ain't got to show your face if you don't want to, but we don't know him. We don't know you, sir. We don't know you. Karlissa was talking bad about you. So we wanted to know. Let me go. Let me see something. Let me get down here in this transcript real quick. Shout out to say cheese, but yeah, we gonna skip through some of this. Oh, is it raining outside? My daughter gonna be mad that she went to. Why you not showing the transcript? My daughter gonna be mad because she don't went. How do I do that? Okay, I'ma put the link in the chat, and you just click on the link, and you can come up that way. Make sure you share your audio though, because if you don't share your audio, you won't be able to talk. Okay, y'all. Selena is gonna come up here, and she's going to explain to us who this guy is, Boonk Gang, because I never heard of him, just like I never knew about Whoa Vicky until she had prayed with Krishan, and then she was, she wasn't a thought anymore. But I don't know, I think my children might know all of them. Kids nowadays don't understand. Be home when the street lights come on, or go outside and play and get in trouble if you want. Old folks would call on you before you got home and whoop you like your parents. Okay. It's raining in North Carolina. It's raining in Ohio. Okay. But not Boonk Gang. My son, 26, he said he don't know him. See, I don't know. Like, I don't know him. We don't know you, sir. Oh, it's not allowing me to do that. I'm looking through the transcripts of this because I really, I might do a video on him. I don't know. I got to see how I feel. I'm more interested in what his mama got to say before we get into. Um, Wait a minute, because his mama going off. Wait a minute. All right. I'm finna, because I guess she hasn't figured it out how to do it yet. Child, his mama. I want to hear what his mama got to say before anything else, because I'm sorry. These children be out here lying sometimes.
Come out, honor thy mother and thy father. Bitch, you ain't honor me. You ain't honor me. If you was in my goddamn face, I'll rock your shit. Bitch. And you know I'm with this shit. You know I'm with this shit. I don't play this shit. You know I'm with the shit, boy. You
Woo! Wait a minute. I wasn't She said, if you was in my face, I would rock your. You know I'm with the shit. No, I don't play that. Ooh.
know I'm with the shit.
Let him know.
Fuck you trying me now. Keep on trying. Keep on trying. Talking about any mother would do this. What mother? I stayed quiet for 6 motherfucking years, boy. I stayed quiet. Why? All of a sudden now come out and say something. Why? Why? What? Why? Why would I say something? Because you know them motherfucking private conversations that me and you hate. The devil is a motherfucking lie. You a devil in disguise, you mother.
Woo! We got Carzilla and Mom Kong. Not King Kong, but Mom Kong. Baby! Mom Kong. That's her. Mom Kong. She came out swinging.
Motherfucking snake.
Ooh.
You a snake ass bitch, boy. Be careful who you have children.
Hey.
She said you was a snake ass bitch, boy. Wait a minute. What? He's the reason she became a Christian. Oh, Lord. Girl, we need that tea. I don't understand what's going on. I need you to come up here with me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What that girl be saying? I be reading people? Oh, no. Lord. I don't. Oh.
With like father, like son, baby. Full throttle. Full motherfucking throttle. Lying there saying you's a goddamn woman beater.
No.
You's a goddamn woman beater like your.
Woo! She put the hand to it. She said, you's a goddamn. Whoo! I wasn't ready for this. Was y'all ready for this? I wasn't ready for this. I seen she was going off but I swear to y'all, I wasn't ready for this. Mom Kong, man, listen.
A motherfucking father.
No.
Boy, you ain't shit, nigga. Just the way I should have swallowed your ass.
No.
Beep. Okay, I had to be brought back to life. What she just... I wasn't ready for none of this.
I should have motherfucking swallowed you and tried again with the next one.
She said she should have swallowed it.
Lag. You don't honor me. You don't honor shit, bitch. That's why your ass gonna suffer. Everything you do to me is gonna come back on you. I gave you life, bitch. Keep playing. Keep playing with me.
Hey, how mad?
I gave you life. That's a real statement.
What how I feel now? If you was in my face, I'll rock your motherfucker. shoes. That's you.
So wait a minute. We're gonna pause for a minute because Selena finally was able to get up here, y'all. Let me bring Selena up.
Can y'all
Hey,
hear
mamas,
me?
welcome to the stage.
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Is
we
the
can
audio
hear
working?
you.
Okay. I have so much tea on Boonk Gang because he was like at his peak when I was in high school.
Mhm.
And when I tell you he was a mess. Okay, so I remember he was going viral for just going into random establishments and was just basically just robbing them for like shits and giggles, I guess. And it
Uh-uh.
got to a point where everybody was just giving this man attention, and they were eating it up, and he was getting like he was like getting a lot of views, and he made a YouTube channel, and that's when he got with Vicky, because Vicky was a clout chaser too at that time, when she was like, acting like she was this ghetto girl or whatever. Like that's when
Mhm.
she got her fame. So they teamed up and they were doing this little weird I'm trying not to cuss, I'm sorry.
You good,
But
girl. We
they were
well
doing
into
this
the
weird thing together.
programming.
But then it got to a point where I get okay, yeah. So they were doing this weird ass thing together. And basically it got to a point where the fame kind of got to his head. And I remember he used to make videos on how he was like, because he had got a tattoo and he was like, yeah, I sold my soul. Y'all don't even know I'm about to blow up. Like he was basically bragging about the fact that I guess he signed a deal with the devil. Like we're not gonna get into that, which you know what I'm talking about. But then it took like a dark turn. Like his videos weren't even like funny anymore. Like, I remember people were getting upset because he would just go up to people, pants them, and then like run away and stuff like that. And then he would like embarrass, like he was doing like I was like he was humiliating,
Humiliating.
yeah, I can't say, I'm sorry, he was humiliating people for like views. And then people were like, that's not funny anymore, like you're doing too much, like that's crazy. And so then I remember, Vicky went on live, and I'm trying to remember everything because it was like so long ago. But Vicky went on live, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I can't do it with him no more. Like it's gotten to a point where I can't even recognize him. Like she said he would come home and he would just start throwing stuff around because they used to like live together. And then she said that he like put his hands on her, but Vicky was a clout chaser at the time, so nobody really believed her.
Right.
And it was upsetting because like she would show her bruises and stuff, and then they were like, oh no, you didn't get that from him, like you probably got beat up or something. Because I remember this is around the time she also had beef with Bad Baby. So
Mhm.
Bad Baby, I remember was like used to like want to pull up on her and like we didn't know what was going on. Basically they only showed us what they wanted to show us.
Right.
And then it got to a point where Vicky went on live so she could document everything. So whenever he would come home, I guess drunk and then with different women, it was like he started beating her up on live. And I remember
What?
like literally on live. I gotta find the videos. I know it's out there somewhere, probably on Reddit or something. I gotta go look. But it's literally like her eye was black. I remember her lip was busted. And that's like everyone was done with him after that. Like they were done. Like they were like, oh yeah, no, like he let this fame get to his head. And that's when he got like, after they canceled him for that, he took off everything off his page, all those little videos, like he took it all off. I remember he went to jail, and I don't know what else he got arrested for, because I remember he got like, after they canceled him for being on Vicky, he didn't have no source of income because his videos weren't doing numbers like that no more. Like he tried to do that same old Boonk Gang shit, and it wasn't working out for him. So he had to, I guess, do some other stuff. And I heard that he started actually robbing like celebrities, and so even celebrities weren't even messing with him anymore. Like
What?
yes, like I remember, who was it? It was a celebrity at the time that he had got invited over, and they said that he stole. Oh, I think it was 6ix9ine or something like. It was one of those like rappers that was kind of just blowing up at the time. I remember he went over to 6ix9ine's house, and he said like his Rolex was missing. It was stuff that was missing, and then they knew that Boonk Gang, aka John, took it. And I remember he was on blast for that. Like it was so much going on that he basically just got canceled. Everybody was not messing with him, and he took like a whole like hiatus, and we did not know what was going on with him. And then during that time, that's when Vicky, she also kind of stopped posting at the same time because like nobody believes her. But then when she went on live, everybody was like trying to like stick up for her, and it's like, you know, it's a lot on somebody's mental, like when they're actually getting DV'd and nobody's believing them. And that's when she came back and she became like, you know, a whole Christian, and she was praising God. But yeah, like, I'm sorry if I'm rambling because I can't remember everything.
Wait. No, because you giving the tea, girl, and you had my mouth dropping because I didn't know anything about, because it's just like, how does this happen online and so many people don't know about it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was during like a weird time. I can't even, I think this was like 2015, 2016, like when all this was going on. Like nobody, I feel like the only people that really know are like people that were really in touch with social media at the time. Like when they like because they were all over Instagram. This was when TikTok used to be called Musically. So this is
oh,
when
you know what? I wasn't on Musically because I looked at Musically as a kids app because my kids had Musically. And the
oh
crazy
no, they
thing
was on
is,
there
they
acting
used to
up.
tell me, Mom, you should get on Musically. And then Musically turned to TikTok, and they was like, see, Mom, you should have got on Musically, because if you were on Musically, then you'd have been automatically turned over to TikTok, and you'd have had your followers and stuff, and you'd have been able to bring them up. Like, they've
Yep.
been trying to get me to do something social media wise for the longest time. And
Yeah, you should have, girl.
I
You should have
couldn't.
hopped on Musically. You would have been blew up by now. Cause Musically is what really gave everybody like their stardom, like this fame, like
But I
every like
wasn't
it.
doing this then.
Oh, you
I
wasn't.
wasn't. No. In all honesty, the only reason I started doing this is because I got tired of reading lies up and down my timeline, like people lying and saying stuff that wasn't true. So it
Yeah.
was like, nah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start, exposing the truth. I'm tired of fighting and windmilling in the comments. I might as well just start my own channel and just start bringing the receipts. Like, nope, that's not what happened. This is what happened. And it's like, that kind of content, it started blowing up, but it's bringing me problems too, because I'm going against what everybody is trying to push, the narratives. I'm going against
Yeah.
it to the point where now people are like demanding receipts, as where they weren't demanding receipts before. They were just running with a story. So,
Right.
I'm not a clickbait channel. And that's what gets me a lot of hate, but gets me a lot of love too. So I wasn't doing this then. But it's just amazing that none of this has come up yet. So now I'm going to put all of you Henny PIs on dig. I need
Oh, girl, I'm gonna
info,
start
content,
digging.
because I need to do a video on this. This needs to. So you're telling me, all right, let me get
Yes.
into like
Let's
little interviewer
go
mode
ahead.
here. So Vicky became a Christian after dealing with this guy?
Yes. And then even like when she came out as Christian, she said that she had to forgive him. So they like, because after that whole thing happened, I guess he turned over a new leaf and he became some like this sort of gospel person too. And he was like, yeah, like I had to forgive myself for what I did to her. So they became, I guess, cool. But then I think something had happened with them again because she cut him off completely. So I don't know if he's on his same ish that he was back then, but I feel like this whole like turned over a new leaf persona is just to get his clout back up again.
Well, I know that I was kind of like scrolling through the transcript a little bit to try to, but I find that scrolling through the transcripts can be annoying at times because it literally goes minute by minute. So when you're looking for something, you got to really scroll through it. And I was just scrolling through and I saw he was talking about a lot of, like the Holy Spirit and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, okay. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to watch that interview on my own and chop up some clips. But I wanted to hear what his mama had to say, because apparently something he said pissed his mama off. And that's why we went straight to the mama. I was like, okay, you know what? We'll deal with him later. Let's just see
See,
what his mama's
I didn't
going
even
off
get a
about.
chance to. I didn't even know he was doing interviews. So when you even brought that up, it just gave me all these flashbacks to like 2016, 2015 when he was like literally viral on the internet doing all this crazy stuff. So I'm like, oh no, now he coming back with like this Christian persona, trying to be humble and like holy. Like that's why his mom is really pissed off, because he's saying like the reason why he was the way he was because of how his mama was, but that's not the case. Like I remember after he got kicked out, he moved to Miami, and I guess he was just trying to make it how he lived. So he thought, what's gonna get me like to stardom, to fame. And I guess like people were eating up like the fact that he was running into, like, I don't know why he was running into places and then basically bothering them, messing their established. Like he would go up into like Dunkin' Donuts and like knock off everything on the counter, stand on the counter, get behind there and start like trashing the place basically. And like I remember that at that time his mom was like, what are you doing? Like, you're embarrassing yourself on social media. You're not gonna get anywhere like this. And I remember he used to tell her like she was hating because he was up now and basically saying like he got all the money and blah blah blah. And it was just disgusting. And I knew that his downfall was coming. So whenever he got involved with Vicky, that's when everything was going downhill, because I guess he was kind of trying to bite off her. And
Right.
whenever they ended up living together, and that like they built their platform together, and he started getting even more fame and even more money. Like he started getting like more, like he started buying chains and buying all this stuff, and she said that he wouldn't even pay a bill. So it was like, well, Vicky was buying everything. He was
So
like,
Donnie is saying that he turned Vicky into a Christian, but was beating her while being holy. Him and Vicky didn't get together until like 2018, 2019, which she's saying is after he went to jail.
I can't remember the dates, but I feel like him and Vicky were friends at first, because even back in 2016, they used to make videos together. So if they didn't start dating until like later, that makes sense. But I feel like even before 2018, they were still dealing with each other, because they used to make videos all the time. I have to find, because I know it's some receipts.
Hey Tamika, hold on one second. Let me let Selena finish her thought. Go ahead. You have receipts?
Yeah, I have to go on Reddit to go find them again. But I remember that Vicky used to like blast him on live, like, why are you buying all this jewelry, going out to the clubs every night, and you can't even pay a bill in the house that we share together? Like they were sharing yeah, like, it was crazy. And like, you know, he used to try to make her like, he used to like do like some narcissistic stuff. Like he used to make her seem like she was crazy. Like I just got her this and that, and she's not.
I don't know what happened, Selena. Selena, if you could hear me, come back up. Hey, Mika. Let me just say this real quick. Now it makes more sense to me why she was online praying with Krishan, and why Krishan took that so personal. You see how all of this is linking together? Because now here's the sick part about all of it. Vicky went on live exposing him and showed she had a busted lip and a black eye and stuff, and people instantaneously canceled this young man. However, Krishan went live and showed Blueface busted her lip, busted her nose, and all of that, and he didn't get canceled. Hey, Mika.
Hey, you know they don't care about us little black girls.
They sure don't.
Don't matter if you little light, as long as you got black in you. They don't care about us. But yeah, with the Boo Shiesty, with him, that boy, he started doing interviews, I think like a couple of years ago. He did it with TK. And then his mom seen it. And then she went up and did an interview with TK. And then she, as she said, for 6 years, she left it alone. Because as the girl, Selena said, all that stuff happened. All of that. Because I used to watch it and be like, oh, she gonna lock that black boy up because she white. So, but he was off the, like, if you watch like lives from like interviews from like Jumper, he was literally falling asleep at the interview, and he passed out for a little bit and got up and passed out on the floor because he was so tore up on drugs, like literally tore up on drugs, like passed out. But he looked like he came back out and went to TK with some information about his mom's arrest record, because he said his mom went to jail for beating up his stepdad or doing something to the stepdad, and something about she bought a gun, a pow to scare them because it was a lot of them. And yeah, so.
Oh, we done found some new Henny, huh? We done found a new brand of Henny called Boonk Gang.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Henny about to start digging as soon. I know I gotta finish
There's
y'all
gonna be a lot
Latifah
of stuff
video.
that you're gonna find. A lot of stuff because he's been doing. As the young lady said, he's been doing it for a long time, and he has interviews where he is literally. And I used to feel sorry, I'd be like, damn, he just got all these people around him, and they look more sober than him. He's literally just tongue
But
out the
see, this
mouth.
is what I've been trying to say and bring to the light with Blue and the schoolyardigans, because they do all types of shit. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent, but what I'm saying is they really do some real diabolical, despicable, degrading stuff. And he be right along with them, and you're the celebrity. You gonna go down before them. They gonna watch you go down. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to be the no person. They're all going to be the yes man to anything that he wants to do. And he's going to be the cover for anything that they do. So it's really tricky when it comes down to that. But this brought a big parallel as to why. So while everybody talking about, oh, she was mad just because no, there was something deeper to that. It wasn't just like I had brought to the forefront, they prayed, and she don't play about her spirituality. But this was deeper than that, because Vicky could resonate with what Krishan was dealing with.
Yeah, they probably had story time.
Exactly. So we only know about that one live. We don't know what they was talking about behind the scenes. And then for you to turn around and go and like Blue stuff, it makes all the sense in the world now as to why Krishan was like, no, you doing clickbait shit now. Now you need to get punched in your mouth for this, because you playing with me. So exactly. I get it now. Now we got the whole story. Isn't it amazing how sometimes you got to go into another story to get a piece of a puzzle for another? Yeah,
because if that was the case, I'd have been brought Boo whatever his name was.
But see, even you forgot about it. A lot of people forgot about Vicky.
No, but I seen him the other day because I said TK was talking about it because he sent her like his whole thing. So I was like, oh, him again. But as she said, he's trying to revamp himself because right now he's sober. You know, like when you the one that you was just watching, that's recent, a little bit recent. You see how he looked? He never looked it like that.
Right, that was a few days ago, and then this reaction that this person is doing was just like
and stuff like that.
This reaction from the mama is like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have never known about this
for like 6 years.
And I would have never known this had Karlissa not mentioned, because in this last live she kept talking, and I'm like, who is she talking about, guys?
Yeah. You never know where the rabbit hole brings you to.
Well, I'm going to finish y'all Latifah video, okay? Because I'm already 17 minutes deep into that hot mess. And it's probably going to take about 2 hours to download, and who knows how long to upload. But I'm going to finish y'all Latifah video, and I got to do something on Krishan, because I can't leave my girl out, but she ain't really doing nothing. She chilling. In the midst of all of this, she chilling in her cow onesie, asking who want to do her hair.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't got nothing to do with none of this. She's out in her
soft girl era.
Okay. Continue in your soft girl era, Krishan. We here for it. Okay. But yeah, so I'm asking anybody who has any tea on this, any Henny on this, inbox me on IG, but put in caps at the top of what you're saying, put in caps Boonk Gang or whatever the hell it is that his name is. Put that in caps before you put anything, so that way when I scroll through my messages, I know that that's what you're sending me. I'm gonna need y'all to start doing that from now on when y'all can. And please don't send me story posts. You gotta screenshot it or screen record, because sometimes by the time I get to it, it's gone already. Because my inbox really do be going crazy, y'all. It really do. And I don't mean to make anyone feel upset or anything, but if y'all could see, this is my inbox. These are all new messages, all of this, new messages, all of this. And wait, come on, Instagram. I can scroll for days on y'all, and that's just the inbox. That's not even getting to my request box. So my page goes crazy. So when I can't get to y'all like that, understand that I'm not ignoring y'all. But because this is what I want right this moment, please make sure you put that in caps. That's the first thing that you say in the message, because it will show me that. And, you know, I'm gonna work on I gotta get an official Henny PI team. The only thing is I can't afford to pay nobody anything at this immediate moment. Till YouTube starts acting right and act like they like me just a little bit.
I would like to be a PI. That's all I do, be on social media.
And that's what I need is people that are on social media 24/7, because that will lighten a lot of the load where I can keep giving y'all content if I don't have to keep digging and scrolling and looking and digging and scrolling and then putting it together and editing it down. That takes a lot. Like I'm realizing Tasha K, Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room, The Neighborhood Talk, that's a whole unit. And at some point in time, that's how I would like to move, as a unit with a bunch of stuff, you know, a bunch of people doing what they, but I got to baby step my way to there. So if y'all, you know, let me write down some of these names so that I could, because what I'm going to do is for the Henny PIs, I'm going to set up an email. And the Henny PIs can send me stuff directly to the email. So Meek, do you mind giving your IG name on here, or you want to just do it behind the scenes and just tell me who you are in the inbox?
No, we could it's all right. It's called MEKA _ GOODAS. Hold
You
on.
said DAS?
Yeah. 30.
Okay, so I know
I'm in
that
your
name.
messenger already.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Wait a minute. I think
Yeah,
I
I'm in
know
your
that name. And then we got Tammy. Okay. So definitely I will be getting in touch with y'all, because then, you know, I need people who are online 24/7, and it don't always have to be Blueface and Krishan stuff, because look at how interesting this story is right here. And this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to go outward, but that's always going to be home base. Krishan is always going to be home base. But anyway, yeah, I definitely I don't want to be Tasha K or Storm. I don't. Shout out to them, but messy is not the lane that I want to go into. You know, I really kind of want to be more like Jason Lee-esque without the mess, you know? So, yeah, definitely. If you guys find anything, please let me know.
I'm gonna let you know.
Because I'm going to start digging on this after I do the video. Okay. After I do that video, because I got to get that out. What you say, Miss J Cinco following Blue now? Is he in his feelings too? Is he emotional as well? But J Cinco, wasn't J Cinco friends with Blue first anyway?
No, I don't. Who the one that she was at the house with?
Yeah.
I always seen them together.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, I don't know.
I as I say all the time, Krishan had a whole different life before. They just make it seem like they made her, but she had a whole different life before she even met Blueface. She even said she had a manager. Like, you're in track and you're gonna have a manager for track too, but she was doing a lot of stuff. It's like, hey, when they say they made her. No, God made her.
Exactly. God made her, and you can't take that anointing off of.
What's blessed is blessed.
Well,
Until she
he's
does something
following
that's not
Blueface.
blessing, she'll always be blessed.
Right. Well, he's following Blueface. He's following Krishan. He's following L. He ain't following no damn Whack 100. I'll tell you that much, because I just looked to see. He ain't listen, at the end of the day, I'm not surprised.
I just think, like, you just want to know what a person is doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I feel like that's is. I don't think they out there going to the club together, going to the strip club and having conversations. Because you didn't see what he said about the mother when she was saying she was going to have her OnlyFans, and he commented on one of the posters.
Who, J Cinco?
Uh-huh.
No, what'd he say?
I forgot what he said, but it's on one of the Krishan Rock sites, and she answered. So a lot of people thought they was wondering who she was talking to, but we figured out who she was talking to. It's on one of them fan pages.
Well, how do you feel about Karlissa exposing her booty hole brown on Blue birthday?
No, you know what she was. Yep, that's what she was saying. Happy birthday, kiss my ass.
Okay,
I didn't know that was his birthday, because if I knew that, I would have said that. That's what she's saying. She tired of them.
Baby, she said January 20th, she needs somebody to get her body in alignment and she'll give them credit. But she on January 20th, she's posting the pink and the hemorrhoid, okay? And she said she gonna remind them of where they came from.
So you want them to go watch? She really is cuckoo. She said, I'm not taking no drugs. I'm naturally crazy.
She said, I'm going to show you the hole you came out of, knuckle. I hope she don't do it. It's a hilarious thought, but I would cringe if she actually did it.
Me too. Like, you're come on now. You're a grandma.
That's too far. Like, that's too far. I don't think
Just
Mr.
to hurt your son. Like, you could do worse than that. I
don't think Mr. Saffold going for that, girl. I don't think he going for that.
I don't think I would talk to her no more. She's my mama.
Somebody said, no, run away.
Yes, I'm running away. I'm never coming back. I'm going to pack my bag right down.
We don't want to see it, Karlissa. We don't want to see it.
Don't want to see it.
Oh, goodness
Please
gracious.
don't do it.
Whoo. But thank you for coming up, Meek. I want to finish out this video and then I'm going to end this live because we've been up here for 2 hours, y'all. And I got to get that video done. Mika, you could have said bye. I didn't sleep with you last night, girl. I would have at least cuddled you and bought you breakfast in the morning. She didn't even say bye to me. I feel some type of way about that. I'd have bought you breakfast in the morning. I'm gonna try to come back later on this evening. But let's finish this this mama's video out. And then I really do got to curl up and get this done. As far as that video goes, because I know y'all want that video. And it's needed, okay? All right, let's continue with Mom Kong.
You that have the shit to lose. Not Simona. Not Simona.
Now you know the
Simona
government
have shit to lose by telling the truth. What? Lying ass motherfucking boy. Boy, I've been a fighter my whole life, baby. I've been a fighter my whole life. I had to fucking fight. Pop shit. Had my stick with me.
No.
That shit.
Not the
Pull
stick.
up on the motherfucker in a minute. I'm with that shit, baby. But I had mercy on you because you was my child. Now it's no mercy.
Ooh.
No surrender. No retreat. None.
She said it's no mercy, it's no surrender, it's no retreat. No retreat. No retreat. No retract. No redact. No, none of that. She going no hold bars on him. Child.
No mercy for the merciless, baby. Yeah, you want it? You want to talk? I'm going to keep talking. And I'm going to keep saying. And I'm going to keep going. You's a bitch motherfucking boy. There ain't no goddamn way I would ever lie on my mother and father and drag this shit. And you use a motherfucking platform, baby.
Hey, by like, and she about that life.
Relationship with your mom, because she went viral recently
claiming everything you said about your childhood was a lie. You're not from the hood. You didn't eat out the dumpster. What's your relationship now? Are y'all on speaking terms? Is it?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. This is every mom. This is every single mom. When you put a mom on camera, they're gonna paint a picture as if everything is perfect. This is every single mom. Your mom would do this. Will come on camera and paint a picture as if it's perfect. But I'm not like that. I'm going to tell people the real. Every single mom will get on camera and paint a picture as if their household is perfect and was perfect. And women do things, women have a certain way they go about things, bro. So because she's my mom, I didn't feed into it, and I'm not going to feed into it, because God say, honor your father and mother and your days should be longer.
That's right.
So I'm not going to feed into it. But I'm going to tell you this. I gain nothing from getting on camera and telling people a lie. I don't benefit from that.
Boy.
Oh, she back at it again.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
So, John Cabana, Boonk Gang, said that he grew up in the ghetto. He was in the hood. He grew up in the ghetto in the hood his entire life. He had nothing.
You can tell she got one of the kids recording.
He was running the streets. He was just so poor. Let's take a tour of the neighborhood he grew up in. Look at this. What do we have here? What do we have here? Does this house look familiar? Wow. Does it look familiar? This is the house he grew up in. This is the house he grew up in. This is the streets.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, she sound like a completely different person when she ain't snapping.
All the time. Him and his brothers and his sister with no shirt on. He had no shirt on at all. And none of the neighbors, none of the football team, basketball team, nobody in school saw those slave beat marks, did we?
She say slave beat marks.
This street used to didn't be here. This used to be a dirt road. All a dirt road. Now they building new houses here. But this the ghetto. This the ghetto.
Hey, man, that's another video.
Listen. I remember that video, but I didn't know whose mama that was, and I didn't know what she was talking about. But I remember that it was going around that a mama was exposing that somebody wasn't who they say they were. And that's usually how it goes. That don't look like the ghetto to me. And listen, I've lived in New York. I've lived in Florida. And the ghetto in New York and the ghetto in Florida is two different things. But trust and believe me when I tell you, baby, that don't look like the ghetto in New York. That don't look like a ghetto down south. And one thing they never going to do is build up the ghetto. So if it was a dirt road down there and they decided to turn that into housing down there, there's no way that they would be doing that in a bad area. They don't build up bad areas. They try to tear them down so that they could level them and make them into whatever it is that they want them to be. I know that because here where I live at, they've torn down two of the biggest projects we've had in our city because because they were tired of all of that stuff. Lord, but these phones is going off. Y'all hear them? Okay, it don't look like no ghetto at all. She said it don't look like the ghetto in the UK. So what ghetto you grew up in, son? We want to know. The peoples want to know. Oh, he ain't got nothing to say right now. You can ring my bell. It was Rico, not J Cinco, that Karlissa went in on. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see any of that because I've been head down busy making these videos. And that's the other reason why I need the PI team. Like I call all of y'all the Henny PIs, but I need a dedicated unit of people that are out here collecting news information and all of that stuff, or some type of group chat with just them in it so they can send stuff in there and keep me up to speed even when I'm out the loop. You know what I'm saying? But I still, did anyone hear that? Is that why both her and Blue offline? Did anyone hear what? I watched another video where someone said K Suave told Krishan to stay off the internet because someone looking for her. Who said that, Miss? Henny, what time is it where you are? So us overseas can try to catch you late night. It's 1:41 p.m. over here where I am. What time is it over there where you are? Miss, if you talking about who I think you talking about, girl, we don't. $18. Is that $7.40? Is that $7.40 or $8.40, darling? I don't know. I haven't been to work in a couple of days, and we do go off of military time, but my brain is 6:40. Oh, yeah. Because 1600 is 4:00. Yeah. So it's 6:40. 6:40 p.m. or a.m.? It's got to be a.m. Or is it p.m.? I'm UK p.m. It's a hard life for us. I'm sorry. I do want to start going late night sometimes because I know that I do have people all around the globe that be trying to catch it live, and they have a hard time doing so because, like when I go live. Wait a minute. What happened, miss? Can I put the name of the channel? You could put the name of the channel in the chat. But if it's who I think it is, just know the mods are going to delete it. But you could put the name in the chat because we all being nosy. We asking who. So we want to know who said that. Girl, we stay up to watch and be zombies in the morning. Child, see, that's what I don't want. I don't want y'all to be zombies in the morning. I got to try to figure it out. So if it's PM, 6:40 p.m. there. So it's better for y'all when I go live early in the morning than it is when I go like 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Yes, Tammy, I know you never sleep, child. You watch me whilst you work. I hope I get you through your shift. Miss, who was it? I wouldn't, baby. If we struggled, we struggled. Don't get your ass on nobody platform lying on me. Wait, what happened? Oh, I get what you're saying, Mimi. I'm waiting for Miss to say who said that. And Pammy said, I listen while I'm asleep. I've heard a couple of people say that they listen to me while they go to bed because my voice is soothing. Oh, I've never heard of them. I've never heard of them. Who's live? Or who's oh, Chastity's live, y'all. Child. Anyway, I need a whole video on Chastity too. Cause they back in the grocery store.
Thank you.
She still got the hoodie on, y'all. Both of them got the hoodies on. But she is in the supermarket shopping cart.
Okay. What is that? We need to go to dishes, baby. Bruh. That motherfucker hard, ain't it?
I don't. Anywho, y'all, I'm gonna go now. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all because it is raining, and that's the vibes that I get when it's raining. She said, "Why is she not in Baltimore yet?" I cannot stay on here with you guys. I gotta go because I want to work on this video before I take my nap. And you know what? I have a taste for some Chipotle. I haven't had a good Chipotle bowl in a minute. So I'm going to get me some Chipotle. I did good. I had my acai bowl this morning. I had my infused water, which I'm going to have some more of. And I'm just going to relax and chill. Lord, she inviting people. Miss Pammy, I gotta go. No, my birthday's not tomorrow. My birthday's on Sunday. But the birthday party is tomorrow. The birthday party is 11:45 p.m. Wait, let me try to get the thumbnail for y'all. Okay, so that way I could take a picture, a screenshot of that. And that could be the thumbnail. And I'm going to schedule it because 11:45 p.m. on the 2nd, I am coming live. I don't know if I'm going to be drinking tequila, wine, or what, but I think I'm going to stay away from the brown. Okay? I'm going to stay away from the brown for that night. And we going to party. Hey, we going to bring it in. You know, Tammy said, are we dressing up? Do I have to put my wig on? I mean, y'all don't have to dress up. I mean, y'all could come up on the stage if y'all want to, say happy birthday or whatever. I could only allow 10 people up at a time. But y'all could come up and wish happy birthdays and all of that stuff. But we gonna party and we gonna have a good time. I can't really play music like I would like to because YouTube will get me. Or maybe I could play it really low and they won't bother me. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But tomorrow, I'm going to go get my lashes done, y'all. I'm going to go get my lashes done and stuff so I could be looking cute on camera. She said, don't chance it. What'd you say? You could sing if you want to. You know, I'm gonna let y'all up at a certain amount at a time. And then, you know, after everybody that's on says what they gotta say, they go back down and I bring a new batch of people up because it's a party. It's a whole party. Can you put on closed captions? I don't know how to put on closed captions from here because I don't go in from Instagram. From Instagram. I don't go in from YouTube and I don't get that option here backstage when it comes down to StreamYard because that's who I use to go on. But I don't know why you can't turn the closed captions on yourself. Like, you know how some of those videos you go to them and they have the closed captions? I don't know. I'm trying to see. It might be something in my her and her man trying to live off Krishan. Hey, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because people don't want to hear what I gotta say on that. I'm gonna get me a good old chicken and steak bowl, salad bowl. I don't want no rice. I don't want no beans. Can't do tomatoes because I'll get one of these again. I always get bumps at the side, like a pimple right here or right here when I eat tomatoes now. Yeah, I'm trying to look, but I started ordering my food. So there goes that. She is a street hustler. This one my kids get mad because they be like, you be ordering stuff for you and you don't never think about us. Because y'all don't be here. Y'all aren't here. This is a real greedy person meal right here. Anyway, yeah, let me get ready to go, y'all, because oh no. Because I'm actually gonna do 3 tacos. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 3 tacos because I don't want to get too stuffed. I'm not feeling her at all, to be honest. I don't listen, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Okay. She out there talking about she's there to beat up Jay, and I don't like that. And I believe that's why Krishan was going from the house and she keeping Jay close because why would you? I get it that you trying to ride for Tifa, but come on, Tifa's dead ass wrong. I'm about to put this video out. All right, y'all. I don't trust Trauma neither. His name is Trauma. Why would you trust somebody named Trauma? Anyway, y'all be good. How y'all be good? Let me finish this video and get it up for y'all. I'm also going to try to sit back and figure out, oh Lord, now China live. Ciao. Anyway, I'm going to try to figure out this Patreon thing because I want to get videos out to y'all and maybe find a way to get around YouTube, because maybe my longer videos should be on a different platform and I could just give y'all short clips on YouTube. Somebody got to show me how to do that, how to keep it short and simple. But I love y'all very much. Thank you, everybody who sent Cash Apps to the Cash App today. I appreciate all of it. Don't ever feel a type of way when you send something to me. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $50. It all matters because it all adds up in the end, and you didn't have to, but you did. I love, and appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping in and tuning in and supporting me and riding out with me. And I will see y'all later. Love as always. Love y'all. We are out of here.